Hi everyone. Welcome. This is the new episode of Peter's English Podcast. I'm your host, Peter. Peter, and we can start with the jingle, the traditional jingle. And here is: learn English, be successful, change your life, open a lot of doors, create your own podcast, write your own novel. You don't need to be talented because learning English is for everyone, and it's true. Hi people, welcome again, and this is P picture in picture mode episode. And in this episode, I want to chat with the study and learn mode of Microsoft Copilot about past simple. Yes, people, I did it yesterday, but let's revise it again, and we can teach and and we can learn something new, or we can revise it again, something more interesting. And then I want to generate the funny 500 word story that can be that has to be funny, and it'll be funny, don't worry. And let's simply start. Everything is working, and we can start. Okay, F5. Okay, action. I think it's the no study and learn mode, action, and we can start. We have to wait for the answer of Microsoft Copilot. Here is. Can you see it? Yes, you can. Let's start. Action, and we are live, Peter. Study and learn mode activated. Simple lesson loading. Let's teach this like a real PEEP English masterclass. But remember, in study mode, I guide you step by step, not all at once. So here's how we begin. Step 1. What is the past simple? Let's start simple, one idea at a time. Past simple means is a verb form we use for finished actions in the past. Yes, people, let's tell it again. For you who was sleeping until now, I mean everyone who was sleeping until now, past simple is a verb form we use for finished actions in the past. Example: Peter ate dinner. Peter watched Futurama. Before we go deeper, I want to check your understanding, study mode style. Question for you, one at a time. Can you give me one sentence about something you did today using the past simple? It can be funny, simple, or about. I cooperated. Uh, I taught my parents how to behave during my live stream today. Yes, people, it has to be funny. Okay, we have to wait. F5. Here is. I taught my parents how to behave during my live stream today. Yes, of course. Uh, how you teach you in this way you can continue. Yes, Peter, that said, it is perfect, and it shows you already understand how the past simple works in real life. Now, because we're in study and learn mode, I'll guide you step by step, one idea at a time, one question at a time. You did great. Now let's build on it. Step 2: regular verbs, guided learning. Your sentence: I taught my parents how to behave during my live stream today. This is actually an irregular verb. Teach, taught. So before we go there, let's warm up with regular verbs. Regular verbs from the past simple by adding add examples. I watched Futurama. I listened to podcast. I prepare my live stream. Nice and simple. Your turn. Study mode question. Can you give me one past simple sentence using a regular verb, a verb that ends with add? Uh, I prepared my room for streaming and recording. Yes, people, I did it today. Uh, We have to wait for the answer of Microsoft Copilot. And here is F5. I prepared my room for streaming and recording. Peter, yes, that is a perfect regular verb past. Simple sentence, and you form it exactly the right way. Prepare, prepared, add, simple, clean, correct. You're doing great. So now we move to the next step in study and learn mode. Remember, one idea at a time, one question at a time. You're the student, I'm the guide. Step 3, irregular verbs. Now we enter the fun part. Regular verbs add, but irregular verbs change completely. Examples: go, went, eat, ate, see, saw, teach, taught, make, made, take, took. These verbs don't follow rules. You just learn them by using them. Let's repeat again. Irregular verbs. Regular verbs add, but irregular verbs change completely. Yes, people, this is very simple. Your turn, study mode question. Can you give me one past simple sentence using an irregular verb? It can be funny, dramatic, or about your live stream. Examples you could use by don't copy, make your own. I ate my dinner before my live stream because I wanted to vomit again. it has to be funny, of course, people. Don't worry, I'm okay. I'm okay. Okay, F5. I ate my dinner before my live stream because I wanted to vomit. Yes. Peter, that sentence is chef's kiss. Disgusting, funny, and perfect for past simple. And you use two irregular verbs correctly. Eat, ate, want it. This one is regular. Nice work. Because we're in study and learn mode, I'll keep guiding you step by step, one idea at a time, always checking your understanding before moving on. You're ready for the next part. Step 4, negatives in past simple. This is super easy to make a negative sentence. In the past you use didn't plus base verb, not the past form. Examples: I didn't eat breakfast, I didn't watch TV, I didn't hear the kitchen noise because I closed two doors. My parents didn't stop shouting. True story. Notice you always use the base verb after didn't, not didn't eat. Correct, didn't eat. Your turn. Study mode question. Give me one negative sentence in the past simple using didn't plus base verb. It can be funny, dramatic, or about your live stream. Okay, didn't. I didn't. Viera didn't even know that. No. Peter didn't didn't even know that Viera was waiting for shouting at him. Yeah, just to be funny. Okay, why not? We have to wait for the answer. Okay, we have to wait. And F5. Here is the answer. Peter didn't even know that Viera was waiting for shouting at him. Peter, that sentence is legendary and grammatically perfect for past simple negatives. Let's look at what you did right. Study in Lermo style, one idea at a time. Didn't correct auxiliary. No correct base verb after didn't. Viera was waiting, correct past continuous inside the same sentence. For shouting at him, chaotic grammatic, very Peter energy. You're doing great. So now we move to the next guided step. Step 5. How we use past simple in real life. We use past simple for finished actions. Your sentence describes something that happened, is finished, is in the past, is part of a funny story. Now let's deepen your understanding with a small guided discovery question. Study mode question, one at a time. Why do you think we use didn't know instead of didn't knew? Oh, uh, this is easy. We use uh, negative of of do in the past form. Explain how to create questions in past simple. I have to wait. Okay, and F5. We use negative of do in the past form. Explain how to create questions in past simple. Perfect, Peter. And your explanation shows you already thinking about the structure. Yes, of course, like usually. Now we continue studying learn mode, so I'll guide you step by step, one idea at a time. You said we use negative of do in the past form. Exactly. That's why we say didn't plus base verb. Now let's build in the next piece of the puzzle. Step 6. How to create questions in the past simple. We create questions in the past simple using the same helper verb. Did plus subject plus base verb. Just like negative, the main verb stays in the base form, not the past form. Examples. Did Peter eat dinner? Did his parents shout again? Did the microphone work today? Did Viera wait for him in the shadows? Probably yes. Let's say it again. Let's repeat. We create question in the past simple using the same helper verb. Did plus subject plus base verb. Okay, notice we never said did Peter eat. Correct. Did Peter eat? Now, because we're in study mode, I won't give you everything at once. I'll check your understanding with one simple question. Your turn, study mode question. Can you make one past simple question using uh, did plus subject plus base verb? It can be funny. Did Viera shout at Peter yesterday? Why not? It has to be funny. Okay, we have to wait. F5. Did Viera shout at Peter yesterday? Peter, that question is perfect and grammatically spot on for past simple questions. Let's look at it. Study mode style, one idea at a time. Your question. Did Viera shout at Peter yesterday? This is exactly how a past simple question should look. Did correct auxiliary. Viera subject. Shout. Base verb. Not shouted. Yesterday clear past time marker. You nailed the structure. Now because we study learn mode, we go step by step, and now it's time for the guided discovery part. Step 7. Understanding the structure. Principal questions always follow this pattern. Did plus subject plus base verb. You used it correctly. Now let's deepen your understanding with a small reflection question. Study mode question, one idea at a time. In your question, why do we use shout and do not shout it? Okay, I think. Okay. Uh, we we use do in the past form as for the first place in the question. Base verb has to be has to stay. Yes, has to stay. Has to stay as base verb. Okay. I did it, people. I explained Microsoft Copilot how to play with past simple. I mean questions. Okay, we have to wait, and here is F5. Uh, we use do in the past form for the first place in the question. Base verb has to stay as base verb. Peter, yes, exactly perfect. That is the correct rule, and you explain it like a real English teacher. Because when you study and learn mode, I'll confirm your idea clearly and then guide you to the next step. Your explanation. Check by study mode. You said we use do in the past form for the first place in the question. Base verb has to stay as base verb. This is 100% correct. What else? Copilot, what else? In past simple questions, did the past form of do, it goes in the first position. The main verb stays in the base form. So, did Vera shout? Yes. Did Vera shout it? No. You understand the structure perfectly. Now we move to the next guided step, one idea at a time. Oh, Peter. Okay, calm down. We can continue. We can do this. Let's continue. Step 8. Using past simple to tell short stories. Past simple is perfect for storytelling because it creates a clear timeline or finished events. Example mini story. Peter prepared his room. He ate dinner. He started his live stream. Vera waited in the shadows. She shouted at him. Each each verb shows a finished action. Now it's your turn. Study mode question one idea at a time. Okay, that's it. That is for today, people. Don't worry. You don't need to escape. Another story and Bob Sioranka for today. Okay. Uh, Wait a minute. We have to change net no search to smart. That's it. That is for today. Create 500 funny 500 funny word story inspired by my novel Viera the Vampire Girl Diary. Use you cannot use my 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 life or my job. Use today's English grammar. Let's start. Okay, and now people the story, and we can finish this live stream, and I'm so happy that no one is shouting in the background. And okay, that's because I need I need quiet place, and I found it in my room. I don't need to travel like a cat with her little cats. Yes, it doesn't mean, and it doesn't mean any sense for me. Okay, here is the story. Okay, Peter, just shut up and continue with reading the story. Okay, people, F5. And here is the story. Here is the story for today. Can you see the yes you can, and we can just continue. Okay, people, that's it for today. But before the end, I want to read you 500 word story created and generated by Microsoft Copilot, and it uses today's English grammar. And the story, it's funny. Yes, it's only inspired by my novel. We are the Vampire Girl Diary. That means it's not so funny like my novel, but don't worry, it's still funny. Let's start. Okay, people, can you see it? Yes, you can. Let's start. That's it for today. Create a 500 funny word story inspired by my novel, Viera the Vampire Girl Diary. You cannot use my life or my job. Use today's English grammar. Let's start. Peter, oh yes, a 500 word funny story inspired by Viera the Vampire Girl's Diary using today's grammar lesson, past simple, with no references to your real life or job. Just pure comedy, chaos, vampires, and past simple everywhere. Buckle up, here comes your story. We read the Vampire Girl's Diary the day everything went wrong. Approximate 500 words, full of past simple, full of chaos. Let's start. Okay, people, I can do this. Let's start. Vera the Vampire Girl woke up yesterday evening with a terrible problem. Her fangs didn't work. They they usually snit, sparkled, and glowed like two tiny swords, but yesterday they looked like old plastic forks. She tried to sharpen them on a tombstone, but the tombstone broke first. She didn't expect that. She went to her mirror and saw her reflection, or rather, she didn't see anything at all because she was a vampire. She forgot that part. She laughed, then tripped, and then fell into her coffin with which closed itself like a dramatic diva. She pushed it open again and promised to stop being clumsy, but she felt immediately when she kicked a skeleton, and the skeleton complained loudly. Viera decided to visit the Vampire Council for help. She took her diary, grabbed her cloak, and flew out of the window like a confused bat. On the way, she met a werewolf who cried because he lost his favorite chew toy. Vera didn't help him. She didn't have time for emotional werewolves. When she arrived at the council, the vampire elders argued about something stupid again. One elder wanted to ban garlic bread because it smelled too good. Another elder insisted that vampires needed a gym membership. A third elder slept through the entire meeting and snored like a dying dragon. Vera explained her frank problem, but the elders didn't listen. They talked, shouted, complained, and ignored her completely. So she left the meeting and went to the witch district instead. There she found a witch named Griselda who sold magical solution. Griselda offered Vera a potion called Fang Fixer 3000, but Vera didn't trust anything with a number in the name. So she chose a cheaper potion called Probably Safe. She drank it immediately. Her fangs grew, shined, sparkled, glowed, vibrated, and sang a little opera. Vera felt powerful again. She thanked Griselda and flew home proudly. But when she opened her diary to write about her adventure, she noticed something strange. Her fangs didn't stop growing. They grew longer and longer and longer until they hit the floor like two vampire selfie sticks. Vera panicked. She ran, jumped, spun, screamed, and crashed into her coffin again. She realized she needed a new plan, so she wrote in her diary. Note to self, never drink a potion called Probably Safe. It wasn't safe. It was even probably. Then her fangs poked through the page, and the diary closed itself in self-defense. Okay, people, that's it. That's it for today. I hope that you will like it. And okay, I want to simply thank you for everything. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your listening. I hope that you like these kind of episodes. And I want to end this episode because because my home is quiet until now, and it's the bad idea to stop it. But let's read the slogan. I hope I can do this. Learn English, be successful, change your life, open a lot of doors, create your own podcast, write your own novel. You don't need to be talented because learning English is for everyone. Yes. Okay, people. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And I want to tell you, bye bye.